How we doing, StreamSpace? My name is Eli Moon, and I am blessed to be here. Thank you to StreamSpace for having me once again. I just dropped an album, Golden Child. It is available for purchase with a link in my bio at the man they call Moon. And I'm excited to perform some of those songs for you. This first one is called The Juice.
Legend in the making, critics see that I'm important. Place my name in the discussion, all you get is what you work for. I remember being happy when my parents bought me Jordans. All the cool kids wore bronze, but that's a different story. My family, we bring love, the life we live is gorgeous. These things, they get tough, but I'm breaking through the surface. Shut my opposition down, close back curtains. Knockout, sit out, why you chirping? The pen that I've been blessed with has me speak my words in cursive. People did me wrong, I was low and really hurting. Had a bro went by king, but he was acting out of orbit. Family ties no more a thing because the values had turned crooked. Goofy go by Big Brick, I call him Little Pebble. Taken from the art to make some money, that shit's the devil. Now I do my thing, shake hands with the venue. No middleman to interrupt and get a chance to meddle. When I sit outside I meditate, that's instrumental. Most my days I try to medicate and take the edge off. I pray so God can hear me in the message sit between us. Watch out for my dogs, yes I've always been a leader. Avoid the ones surviving off the leeching. If they ain't been about it, don't allow for them to creep in. Crazy how they switch up, never play me man to man. Holiday defense, stop the shake up in the dance. Groupies in the back, want the link up location. After party hours, meeting with the congregation. Discuss good faith in 100,000 Franklins. Don't trip about that hoe, I'd rather take the path to greatness. Summer swing, yeah my swagger quite contagious. Teach you how to vibe, but there's no copy in my pages. Kenny Lofton quickness, way I'm hitting all the bases. I'm hot for a minute, wave has surely been created.
I remember when I first met Elijah. That's what I called him back then. And he'd be kicking it in my office all day. He'd be sitting in my office, and I'd say to him, like, don't you have work to do? I was in my office here. We'd be goofing around. Then I'd say, get out of here, get back to work. And he'd get back to work. But he was always talking about where he was going to be, behind that microphone, and what he was going to do behind that microphone. He always said, I remember this, he always said, I'll remember you when I get there. I won't forget you. I'll bring you with me. And he always said that. I appreciate that. But I also said, get back to work, man. But in the back of my head, I said, Elijah, he's got, that confidence. He's got that energy, that ambition, and he needs that. And I always believed, as goofy as we had it, I always believed that he would be somewhere. Look at him now, man. Eli Moon.
That one's called The Juice. I shout out my guy Ryan Lang at the end there. Shout out my bro narrator who produced the entire album, Golden Child. You can hear some other tracks here, but shout out to the bro narrator. Absolutely did his thing on that last one, and the other tracks we're about to play here. This next one is, I believe, Held High, and we're going to go ahead and run that one next.
Head held high with some big expectations. Stock through the roof, this is mine for the taking. Talking with the Lord, it's a great conversation. Never had a day where I didn't feel gracious. Fell a few times, I consider it courageous. 100 other people would have covered up their faces. Ever working 9 to 5 and tell them that you'll make it. Laughing all about it till they hear the vibration. Banging friends, dancing while mortgage rates raising. All my exes hate me cause my life is amazing. Slide on the beat, not an ordinary cha-cha. Peace to all my haters, rise above, that is the mantra. Kinda like an outlaw, John Wayne standoff. Coming at the king, you best not miss with all the rock stars. Can't stand an artist with some messy intentions. Wanna boom, bap, and trap it, go and put on a dress quick. Move with squad, only show if my bros with me. Notice all trends, see the fact that the game's shifting. Women on my line, trying to go to my next city. Haters wasting time with the thought worth $1.50. Acting outlandish made me sick, put a mask on. Riding coattails, but can tell it won't last long. Seen as in a frenzy, ain't no reason to fret, bro. Never on stage, but you claim that your best buds. Flipping through his channel, all you see is some jingles. How do you compete? He don't fuck with the people. Acting pretty distant with no mic in his hand. promise that I'll never switch up on my fans, so I kick back, cause my hometown needs a good rep. Positive with love, but ability to hit fast. I've been speaking up where there were moments where I won it. Underdog who made it like the pace is hella burden. I'm certain I'm on. Sing it with me. I'm certain I'm on. I'm certain I'm on.
Again, shout out narrator. We worked on this project for the last 2 years, really just working on trying to find the right sound, this triumphant, this step into the confidence of who I am in terms of, being that person who wants to bring community together, bring the people together, and yeah, Golden Child, man, that's me. Shout out everybody in the comments, rocking out over there, and yeah, man, I'm Eli Moon. That's called Held High. This is a Golden Child, available for purchase. You go to all my socials, check it out, do the Untitled app. So this next one is called Reno, and we're gonna go ahead and run that one next. This is featuring my pops, his debut, Papa Moon.
Recognize my name because my game is on a heater. Always cooling in the summer, 26 we'll see arenas. Now and then I hit the beach to see my people and we meet up. Missing Vegas vibes, I might go find a spot at Reno. Confidence is stride, the puzzle came in jagged pieces. Even better that this life had to bring me tougher seasons. Taught me how to fight when I could barely find my meaning. And now I testify that I survived, they can't defeat me. Bring 100 tries where you can't beat the one I eat with. Goal is international, for now reside in Cleveland. Get my fam a summer home somewhere where the heat is. Win a couple Grammys, let my pops do all the speaking.
Papa Moon.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's me, Papa Moon. Stay real. Authenticity, that's real. Truth is trust. Honesty is healing. Stay kind. Being kind, it's a strength. Listen before you react. And love on a daily basis.
Modern day phenom, the one to bless your eardrums. Hits are everlasting just like Michael and Aretha. Never scream and shout, I speak with modesty and reason. Sure I can get flashy, but it's when the sun is beaming. Getting high and potent flower, that's what I've been on. Relaxing mind and spirit, all these travesties can get gone. Family is growing, got some lessons I can call out. Teach them to my bro so he can know what to look out for. Truly ballin'. Instant offense like McGrady. Visions come to life and it's not to get mistaken. My lineage, it comes with peeps with different routes and motives. Breaking bad traditions and continue with the motion. They want commotion, I take a trip across the ocean. Outspoken, these lyrics come from me, I wrote them. Yeah, I'm chosen, Golden Child, don't you know this? Blessings calling, I can hear them getting closer.
Shout out Papa Moon. Real Talk with Papa Moon on the Inside Edge Network. My pops has his own podcast, talk about mental health and mental health awareness, so shout out Papa Moon. Just got some good news today, so shout out Pops. Shout out LaHale, the whole collective. We just did the show at Brothers Lounge, the album release show. Shout out everybody that came on out. Shout out Brothers Lounge for the hospitality and always welcoming us in there. And we just rocked out. Mushu, Cliche, Geo, thank you for rocking out. Narrator, thank you for rocking out. Running the sets all night. VJ and doing your thing. And everybody, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm Eli Moon. We have 2 more here for you. This next one's called, I believe we have Couldn't Stop Me next. About Best Man. Oh my goodness. How could I forget? We got Best Man here next. Thank you, Savage.
Blue suede on my shoes, long-haired attitude. Guess I made the news. Who you trying to fool? I got 100 numbers of women who wanted to call me. Changing my digits so nobody have it, and now it's all G. Critics that told me that I wouldn't make it, look who saw it through. Just a few minutes till I'm on stage, life is pretty cool. Brand new watches shimmer crazy, thanking my mama. Summer days got really hazy, I block out the drama. Classic song from me and bro, I still got that llama. Big heart and it never stopped. Word of my father, tapping my feet to the grooviest beat. The wave is outstanding. Wild thing about this song, I'm singing and rapping. All of my bros are lyrically dope. One is a dragon, looking to change my environment. Maybe the Hamptons. Blue suede on my shoes, long hair attitude. Yes, I made the news. Who you trying to fool? Blue suede on my shoes, long hair attitude. Yes, I made the news. Who you trying to fool?
That one's called Best Man. Sometimes when I hear that beat, man, I'm like, I get like lost in a trance for a second myself. I'm like, this beat's so freaking cool, man. Yeah, Best Man. These are all songs off my album Golden Child, available for purchase. I am Eli Moon. We have one more here for you. Now it's called Couldn't Stop Me. Shout out narrator on the sample on this one. I made it right after we just had a lot of success over the summer. And like I said, I was working on this project over the last 2 years. This was one of the more recent ones. We dropped a video on Instagram, all social media. And yeah, we're going to perform this last one here for you off Golden Child. This Couldn't Stop Me.
They couldn't stop me if they tried. Couldn't stop me if they lied. So high, still could.
Sitting in the place that I reside until the morning time. Burn right through this 8 that I picked up for me to last the night. My new chick so pretty, truly such a special soul. Introduce her to the ones that help me travel down the road. My heart been on standby, others gonna have it. Stuck between a nice guy and someone close to snapping. So I put it on a track, and I master all the madness. Feel like Shaq and Y2K, my bro, just like Phil Jackson. Lahele making waves since the creation of our faction. When we hitting up your state, you know we have to tap in.
They gon' make me strong. Make it strong.
Took her for the Cleveland scene, my mama call me happy. Long as all the family good, then something's bound to happen. Good business and a Stanley Cup is all I got my hands in. My crew like the Panthers cause we wanted back-to-back shit. Backhand with the racket like I'm Taylor Fritz in action. They asking the questions and Lahele got the answers. RKO my foes and tell them that they have to scatter. I've been keeping up with all the gossip and the chatter. Big bro called my phone and said to give them no reaction. God has sent me blessings, who am I to just reject them? I've been put in place to speak and spread across the message. Some just run in place, they pretty cool with taking seconds. I want it.
Yeah. I am the Golden Child, Eli Moon.
They gon' make me strong.
I am blessed for the community putting the faith in me to continue to put these cool events on, bring this different sound, this different vibe, this wave that we're all on here together. So I appreciate you putting faith in me. The Golden Child. Yeah, that's me, man. At the man they call Moon. Shout out StreamSpace, shout out Savage, man. This is the 3rd time, man. Pretty soon we'll be doing it'll be like the 10th edition. We'll be like, man, shout out, it's 2034. Shout out 10th edition, Eli Moon and Savage StreamSpace. And come on, man. Come on.
Eli Moon, the man that they call Moon. The man that they call Moon, man. That was an amazing performance, man. So, Eli, Golden Child came out last Friday. Tell the 750,000 viewers how that project came to be.
Yeah, so I was actually working on a different project at the time that'll drop later this year. And I was recorded a reference with narrator for the Juice. I was just feeling like slighted actually by just certain things going on in my life. I was feeling slighted, so I felt I wanted to write something to get it off my chest. And I wrote the Juice. I was like, all right, perfect. This is the reference. I'll come back to this. And then I came back in and I was like, I want to work on something a little bit more like on that vibe. So then we worked on a few other references. And then we just started working. I said, all right, we're gonna put the other project, which I really love, and I'm excited to drop it later this year. It has a really special meaning to me. But I just started feeling this, like I need to express who I am, and like I said, like I keep expressing who I am, like is somebody who truly loves the community and wants to like lead this change for artists, for people, in terms of just how the game's played. Because I feel like right now it's some people play the game a little too dirty, and I want to change it. I want to clean it up.
Yeah, you gonna be forever blessed for that. And isn't it amazing to feel slighted? Like,
yeah.
It's like that. Oh, you think I'm a bitch? Oh. Oh, I could turn up now. Okay, it's no more nice Eli anymore.
Yeah.
So you mentioned narrator, man. I know narrator. He's actually a neighbor of mine at the studio. I'm glad that that's actually how we met each other. Yes. Well, actually not.
No, I was gonna say we met at Rap Champ.
Yeah.
We met, I was like, man, Smooth Quest, come on, man.
Savage again.
Yeah. It's I was there with my bro Phoenix Vibes.
And, exactly.
Yeah, man, I met you there, but then I ran into you at the studio, and I was like, hold on, I know you from somewhere.
And I was like, I just seen Phoenix Vibes do a review of your project on TikTok. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's just God. What's your favorite, Eli Moon? What's your favorite phase of the moon?
I don't know, man. That'd be really tough for me to answer.
Did you see
that's like choosing, like, your favorite kid. I don't have any kids, but I feel like choosing your favorite kid.
You don't think you'll have a favorite kid?
No. You gotta love them equally. I feel like, right? That's the right answer, right? I'm not a parent, but I think that's the right answer.
I don't know. Me neither. I don't know.
I think that's the right answer.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you this though. Do you have a favorite song of yours? Because our songs are like our kids.
That's okay. All right. Yes, but just because of the importance, like I did Reno with Papa Moon. That's really cool to me. That's one of my favorite songs off the album because my pops has dealt with like health issues over the last few years, and he's like real prominent and stepping out in the scene. Everybody knows Papa Moon, and I think it was just so cool to get him on a track. He's forever etched in music history. And then I have another song called Mama Said that I think I even did it last time on StreamSpace, but my mom's on it, Mama Moon, and just having those two, like, who are very important to me, etched, their names, their voices etched in the music history. That's like very, very important to me. So
that's amazing to have like your family like being a part of like music. Like I got like, we're talking about Eli Moon, but I've taken I've taken like recordings of like my family and I put them in songs. And then now you're a part. Now you're like you said, you're literally etched in history because just legends in the making, or not even in the making, just legends being seen now.
Yeah.
You said you put on a bunch of shows.
Yes.
You didn't say a bunch of shows, but showcases. I'm trying to think of the word that I want to use.
Yeah, I put on shows. So I put on like these experiences.
Experiences.
You know, me and Savage were talking before we got on here
about. You have to experience the moon.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Here I am. Experience, but the experiences and just providing those. So we just had, like I said, Brothers Lounge. We were there for the album release show for Golden Child. We're in Texas. I'll be there March 12th. I have a show out at Ape Smoke Shop in Austin, Texas during South by Southwest weekend.
Oh, that's amazing.
So I'll be there Thursday. It'll be real cool. I'll be out there for, 12th to the 20th and that weekend, because the 20th I have my Thriller in Texas festival. I'm bringing Ohio artists with me to Texas. We're going to be performing with Texas artists out there in San Antonio. And then we got some other things in the works. I'm opening up for Greaves, along with All the Hype and Astro Housefly at Grog Shop. That is on April 18th. So tickets are on the Grog Shop's website. I'm big on community. I'm real big on community and just being engulfed in that. I come from a time where I felt like it was tough for me to fit in, and I feel like music's allowed me to stand out instead of try to fit in, and I think that's helped me, and I think it helps a lot of other people too, and I want to just cultivate more of those experiences.
It's like music is so universal.
Yeah.
So it allows us to be able to reach out and touch somebody.
Yeah.
I went to church real quick, but
yeah,
it allows you to reach out and bring community together, because when you can feel music, like if you have your pops on your song, like that makes me feel your song more, because I can hear that he's really talking about you, his son. This is my son.
Yeah.
And I really like the blue suede on my shoe.
Thank you. Yeah, Best Man was cool, man. I've never been picked as like a best man for like a wedding yet, but like I was like, if I was, man, I'd probably wear some like blue suede shoes, like some some flavor, like and just ball out. And I got long hair. I cut the hair about a year ago, and I just started growing it back out. And I was like, man, I better keep the hair. I almost cut it. Like I said, I almost cut it a few months ago. And I was like, man, I better at least hang on to it for the album, because I have a song where I'm talking about long-haired attitude. I'm gonna look a little silly without long hair at the album release show.
I get pretty envious. I know it's what Cardinal said, of people that can grow their hair really long and beards. because that's not a talent that I have.
It's all right, but hey, but you're a talented artist.
Hey man, we're here to talk about Eli Moon, man. We're here to talk about Eli Moon. So you have the Texas shows coming up, the South by Southwest show coming up.
Yeah.
You have the Grog Shot show coming up.
Yeah.
In April. Are there any videos or any projects? Well, I guess since you just dropped Golden Child, matter of fact, you guys need to see the shirt.
I got the shirt. Got different shirts available. You just come see me.
That's fine.
Golden Child, man. Yeah, absolutely. Golden Child, man. So it's you know, we got some merch. Shout out my dude Double Dose Art for doing the thing with the shirts. And we got sweatshirts. We can get them custom made. So if you want like a certain like font or whatever you're thinking, but yeah, shirts are come see me at a show. I'll be around in Ohio, Texas, all over. Yeah, man, we're just rocking and rolling. I think just giving that back to the people. Like I said, the project's not on all streaming platforms. You can buy it for $10, and then you own it. Like you can listen to the Untitled app, or you can save the songs, have the files, and I think it's just giving you more of an experience as the listener to, okay, I'm bought in, I want to see like what's going on. And I think it's because of what we're doing with like the shows and stepping out and being around everybody. I think they're more willing to be like, yeah, I'm gonna spend $10 and rock with my guy Eli Moon than spend $10 and have 1,000 artists on Spotify.
Right.
It's different.
And I'm only gonna listen to like 5 of them at a time.
Yeah, it's different. And but it's also giving back to the people and recognizing that people are looking for different. They're looking for change right now. So and we're giving to it. Lahele, the collective that I'm a part of, we're providing that change.
What is the significance of Hele? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, Lahele means together in Irish. So me and Narrator were sitting there talking about it, and we're like, man, what should we come up with? And he's like, what about together? What's Irish, like, you know, or like for together? And I looked it up, and it was Lahele. So Irish. Yeah, I'm Irish. Yeah, man. Yeah, it used to be Monahan. Now it's Moon. Well, kind of, sort of. But yeah, Eli Moon. That's me, man. I like to just stay busy. So if you see me at a show, come say hi. If you see me out and about, come say hi. If you want to buy the project and you don't know how, just hit me up at the man they call Moon. I'll show you how. And we'll rock out together, man. A lot of great stuff. Like I said, a lot of more planned for the community. So just stay tuned for that.
If you see him in the streets, shout at you. No, right. Well, we have here Eli Moon, the man that they call Moon. Eli Moon. We got Eli Moon here. I'm Smooth Quiz, and this is StreamSpace Live, and that's it.
That's it. Shout out, Sam.